Hi everyone, Carol Serby here. Today we are at the Mystic Waters Ranch, the spiritual spa day here at the ranch. A little cold, so I do have my coffee. We have, starting just a minute here, we have a live talk that I'm giving for the people at the ranch. So hang out for a couple minutes. We'll let the people assemble for just a few minutes here and we'll get started. And you too can participate and join in on our live talk here. If you have any questions, feel free to type them in there. I can see them on the screen, and we'll get going here in just a few minutes. So just hang on. I'm not talking to you. I'm live streaming it for the people that couldn't come today. So I got it live streamed on Facebook, and we'll see how it goes. Have a seat. Yeah, let me know how it goes, Barb.
She's gonna sing by her fire. That's what she wants.
And I'm having my coffee because it's cold today. In the paddock there, someone brought a big jug of Tim Hortons. Yeah, so I just went and got my. They have cups there and everything.
Oh, that was kind.
Yeah, it's very kind. Because I'm sitting over there and I'm sitting in the wind. Everybody else seems to be tucked away. I'm in the wind.
Yeah. I'm just drinking tea and I'm.
You're teed out, are you?
I'm teed out. Hot water, but let me know when you're ready to get started.
Yeah, go ahead. We got a small audience here today, so that's all good.
All right, speaking next is Carol Serby. Carol is an energy healer, a trainer, and certified speaker. Carol is founder of Soul Sleuthing and Body Talk Revolution. Wow, that sounds interesting.
Body Talk Revolution.
Know that your
Let's
body is
get
the
talking
biography
about
of
the
your
body.
soul. Carol influences women through teaching them their core concepts around understanding their own innate energetic powers. Mentoring and speaking, she shares her knowledge and personal stories with women to assist them in understanding the language of the body, the deeper meaning behind pain, illness, or disease, so they can reach their aha. Let go of the pain and become their own miracles. Welcome, Carol. Take it away.
Yay! Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Spiritual Spa Day. Can you guys hear me okay? Does that work? A little raspy? Okay. I have my notes with me because it's been a while since I've spoken. I've been working on some other projects lately, so excuse me if I just look at my notes, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. So how often when you walk into a room do people stop and take notice? Do you have that kind of energy where it roars when you walk into a room? You like that, hey? Let's hear you roar. I want to hear you roar. Okay. I want to know if you roar like a woman that means business, or do you walk into a room like you're on the verge of collapse and burnout? Means business. Hi everybody, I'm Carol Serby, the Healing Guide, and I want to talk to you today about my new program called Body Talk Revolution. I am here today because I want to start a revolution in assisting you in understanding that 85% of all your pain, illness, and disease is based in spiritual and emotional issues. I said 85%, I didn't say 100% because some of it truly is you just twisted your knee, or you just did this, or you just did that. And within 1 or 2 days, you're back feeling much better. So Body Talk Revolution, your body is speaking to you, and I want to help you understand exactly what it's trying to say. A little bit about me. I was always that kid. Growing up, I was always that kid. I was that woo-woo kid, and it wasn't that there was anything crazy or weird about me, but I always had this innate understanding of body language. I always had this ability to work with spirit. Spirit presented itself to me numerous times as I was growing up. If anybody ever had an experience that they didn't quite fully understand, they always came and asked me. Like I knew something more than they did. which wasn't really true. It's just I actually acknowledged that I knew something more than they were willing to recognize. So I was always a bit of a woo-woo kid growing up. Pretty normal way of being raised. Did a lot of outdoors, skiing, motorcycling, camping, all sorts of stuff like that. So really normal in a lot of ways. Growing up, got married, had kids, and started a business, bought a house, all that kind of stuff. And when that stuff started to happen, I started to move away a little bit from my woo-woo-ness. I was so busy, kind of head down, ass up, you know, got to get this done, got to get that done, got to do this, got to accomplish that. There's my goal, there's my kid, there's my job, you know, responsibilities, expanding my capacity to do things for others, not necessarily for myself, right? And it was my job now to be that wife, that mother, and to just do for others. And that all changed one night in 2008. One night, it happened. It happened. I woke up in the middle of the night. I got up. I went downstairs. I sat on the computer. And within about 15 seconds, my fingers flew over the keyboard. And within about 15 seconds, I had a ton of information that just absolutely rocked my world. At that moment, I felt my lungs burning. I couldn't breathe. I felt like my heart was going to burst right out of my chest. I felt as though I'd been punched in the gut and I just wanted to roll up into a ball. This is the way my body was speaking to me right then, right there. And at that moment, I could have just dried up, got crumpled up, and blew away with the wind. Except that little woo-woo kid inside of me was tugging on my pajamas and saying, "But what about over here? What about over here?" So even though I was faced with this stuff, this worldly, materialistic crapola that did really walk my world, that woo-woo kid inside of me said, "But Carol, pay attention over here. Pay attention to what woke you up, what made you get up, what made you come downstairs, what made you go to the computer, what made your fingers move the way they moved in order to bring you right at this spot, right here, right now." So, again, talking about the Body Talk Revolution, I want you to be aware that your body does this, that your woo-woo kid inside of you is trying to talk to you and trying to talk at you all the time. Now, whether you actually stop and listen is something else. And Body Talk Revolution wants to teach you how to stop and listen. This talk here is normally about 30 minutes. I'm gonna shorten it up here a little bit, and we're gonna do a little bit of an exercise. Everybody got their hands free? Let's see your hands free. Okay? Awesome. Now what I want you to do is I want you to look at your wrists, and you see those permanent lines in your wrist? As you bend them, there's some permanent lines there. Okay? And you have them on both sides. I want you to put your hands together like this and stretch out your hands, and I want you to just gently notice your middle fingers, which one's longer, which one's shorter. Okay? Doesn't have to be totally 100% accurate, just a general sense, which one's longer, which one's shorter. Okay? Now take them apart, give them a shake, and do it again and see if you get the same result. Generally the same result. Right one's longer, left one's shorter, left one's longer, right one's shorter, generally. Okay, great. Now, let's take your left hand, put it out in front of you. Your right hand, I want you to put it to the side or behind your back or something like that. Okay? Just kind of keep it out of view. Now, I want you to touch your power finger. That would be your middle finger. This one here. Yeah, that one there. Your power finger. There's a reason why it's called your power finger. I think that's so funny. I want you to talk to your power finger. And with strength and commandment and conviction, I want you to say to your finger, grow longer now. Okay, I feel as though you need to say it one more time. So say it out loud. Grow longer now. Now put your hands together, same way we did before. And what are your results? Did it happen? Because you didn't say it out loud the first time. Did it happen? Did it happen? Excellent. You get to do it again. Do it again. We'll wait for you. Yeah, well, we can do it with the other hand. With conviction. Grow longer now. Oh shit was her response. Okay? So who took command? Who took charge? Who told the body what the deal was? Okay? That's how much power you have over your own body. Okay, so now we don't want to leave you like that because we don't want it to continue to grow. Right? Anyways, okay, go back to the same finger again. Back to the same finger. Say back to normal now. Command it. Back to normal now. Okay, check it out. Back to normal? Okay, now you had the question about the shorter finger was on the other hand, so let's do the other hand. Same thing, middle finger. Command it. You are in control. You have absolute and complete authority. Grow longer now. Yeah? Yeah? We're good? Okay. Should we put it back to normal? Oh, you're gonna leave it now so it's the same length as the other one? Okay, so for those of you that want to put it back to normal now. So when we talk about pain, illness, and disease, right, your body, depending on whereabouts the pain, illness, and disease is trying to give you a spiritual and emotional message. Okay? So I want you to understand through doing this little exercise that through those messages, you are going to receive healing, you're going to receive inward knowledge. But I also wanted you to experience that you also have control over your pain, illness, and disease. If you can do that to your finger, imagine what you can do with compassion, kindness, and understanding. Imagine what you can do for other aspects of your body that aren't feeling quite so great. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'm Carol Serby, Body Talk Revolution. You can come see me over there at the Healing Guide. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Any questions? Feel free to get me on Body Talk Revolution on Facebook. Thanks. Bye.